years ago when I did that seminar here. Made all that money. Remember that? Okay, so I'm here at Randy's invitation because it seems like it's an opportunity for me to bring you up to date on what's going on with the Standard Review Committee. And I realize that a lot of you are not going to the National, and so there's a meeting at the National, a presentation, but this will give us an opportunity to catch up for those people who can't go, okay? So, in a nutshell, basically what happened, there are two incidents. One was in the Midwest where an all-breed judge withheld some ribbons on a smooth Sable dog, Sable Merle dog, brown-eyed, and the second incident was out here where a breeder judge excused the dog, a Sable Merle dog, and said it was in the wrong class or that it lacked merit. So, the thing that I want you to know is that those people were both wrong according to the AKC, definitely according to the Judges Education Committee. That was not something that should have happened. And, you know, things like this do happen. We see bad judging decisions all the time. Sometimes it's not color, sometimes it's that short-headed dogs or poor movers win. You know, stuff happens, and it's unfortunate. The first judge I spoke to as Judges Ed Chair right after the incident, and she told me that she wanted some kind of a directive from the parent club, that she certainly didn't want a standard change because she knew she had been on standard change committees before. So the Judges Ed Committee came up with an expanded directive for judging Sable Merles, which I will share with you. And the thing that I want you to know is after I went through the half an hour on the phone with her, and we worked on this, came up with it, sent it to her, and then I called her and said, look at your email, it's there. You know, if that clarifies anything or you're still confused, call me. Never did. So, like, what do you do with that? You know, in the meantime, I was in touch with the American Kennel Club, and they have, this is an AKC show that we're at. So they have certain guidelines and certain rules. I read on the CCFA closed list, screw the AKC. That's not going to work if you're going to come to AKC shows. So we have to, I will also share with you some of the information that we get from them. Yeah. From who? That's nice. You know, that's real nice stuff. So, first let me read you the directive that the Judges Education Committee came up with. And as I said, both instances were certainly not anything that these people were advised to do. These were bad calls, human mistakes. So, as far as the current Judges Education Directive that we have, one of the things is we never considered that body color or a merling pattern would be a problem. We always thought it would come down to the eye, and the eye color, and the expression. So the first judge, in both cases, as far as I know, both of these Sable Merle dogs had brown eyes. So it blows, you know, you're looking at, now what? What is this? So let me read this to you. The Collie standard recognizes 4 colors: sable and white, tricolor, blue merle, and white. Sable merles appear sable. Sable is, but may exhibit varying degrees of the merling pattern. Now, the reason that we said appear sable, it was not a conspiracy as I read on the list. They appear sable because they are sable backgrounded dogs. The AKC wants the judges to judge the phenotype. That's how the dogs look. So if you have a dog, it's not the judge's job to figure out the genetics of the dog. They're real clear with us on this. You know, this is the AKC. That these are the people that are licensing the judges and registering our dogs. So this is not a matter of choice. They tell the judges, judge what you see in front of you. Now, if you have a dog like his dog, where it doesn't look like a Sable Merle,
his former dog.
Former dog.
His current dog.
No.
I mean, don't have that go out on the net.
No. I'm talking about now. Okay.
We know.
So. It's all right. I put him out. It doesn't matter whether they are Sable Merles or not. As far as the AKC is concerned, it's not the judge's job to figure out the genotype. And one of the things that makes this issue such an issue is that this Sable Merle is a genotype that sometimes you can see and sometimes you can't. In other words, I won the national with a dog, a Sable Merle dog, won the breed, and you could not, because he was a pure for Sable Merle with 2 brown eyes, you couldn't tell that he was a Sable Merle. Nor should it have been anyone's interest. Okay, let me go on with this. Quality, rather than color or pattern, is of foremost importance in judging the collie. The standard's emphasis on overall balance, head properties, and expression is clear and should always take precedence over color. Is there any question about that? Is there anybody who wants these dogs judged on the basis of their color when there's so much else to look at? Ideally, the Sable Merle should have dark eyes matched in color. If the eyes are not dark and matched in color, the Sable Merle should be penalized, not excused or disqualified, to the degree that expression is effective. So why would anyone want to withhold or excuse one of these dogs? Okay, and the rest of it is about what the standard says about expression. So, there are, I'm just going to show you, this blows away, I'm in trouble. It's not bound. You have to hold this one. So, what the job of this committee is, and I want to read it to you. Everything is documented, whether I can find it or not. I'll show you what we're... The purpose of this committee, which is a standard review committee, is to assess the membership